Hello there, precious person. Atma Namaste and welcome to Avril's Cues. Now, coming up, we're going to be talking about mindset. Why? Because mindset is the single most important thing to achieve anything. And we have 11 more months in 2023 to consciously create our dream life into a reality. So fasten your seatbelts for another power-packed episode. Hey, have you subscribed to my channel? No? Do it right now, please, because putting it off for later is a mindset of procrastination. So go ahead, click that red subscribe button, turn on all notifications, drop a kind comment for feedback, or if you want to share something with me, and share this channel with at least 3 people so we can co-elevate together. Now let's talk about our topic, mindset. First, let's define what we mean by mindset. Now, a mindset is a set of beliefs and attitudes that shape our thoughts and our actions. We all have a mindset, whether we realize it or not. And it can be a very powerful tool for achieving our goals or a hindrance to our growth and success. Now, let's talk about how to change our mindset, because obviously if we have the wrong mindset, we're not going to be able to succeed. So it's imperative to know how to change our negative mindset. The first step is to become aware of our current mindset. What does this mean? This means identifying any of our limiting beliefs, our negative thoughts, our patterns that are holding us back. For example, if you find yourself consistently saying, I can't, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not qualified enough, these are signs of a limiting mindset. All these I'm not, I can't, I haven't, I didn't. Now it's time to start shifting this. And one way to do this is through positive self-talk. So instead of saying, I can't, try saying, I can. I am capable, I am enough, I can give this a try, I will push myself to do this. You can improve your mindset through visualization. Imagine yourself achieving your goal. Imagine seeing yourself in that positive, successful state. Now, another way to change your mindset is to surround yourself with positive and supportive people, Your tribe dictates your vibe. So being around people who believe in you and who support you can be incredibly powerful in shifting our mindset. Finally, practicing gratitude. Taking some time in the day, morning or evening, or both, to be grateful can help us shift our mindset from a negative to a positive state, because you can only be grateful when you're in a positive state of mind. Otherwise, you're constantly cribbing and being negative. Changing your mindset is going to take some time, but it's well worth it, because a new mindset can open up new opportunities, bring you more joy, bring you more success, bring you so much more happiness in your life. Okay, so let's dive in now and give you examples of how you can shift your mindset and what is the reticular activating system and, different things like this. Because changing your mindset requires consistency, requires effort, requires focus. So let's talk about the RAS, or the reticular activating system. Think of it as a neural network in your brain which is responsible for your mindset. So the reticular activating system is a part of the brain that controls our level of alertness and attention. It basically acts as a filter to sort out the billions of bits of information that our brain is receiving every single day. It makes certain information relevant, so we are aware of it consciously, and other information is just not given any credence. So the RAS is responsible for determining which stimuli are important enough for us to pay attention to, or which can be ignored. So let me illustrate this with an example. Say you've zeroed in on buying a particular dress or a particular pair of sneakers. The moment you decided to buy this particular item, have you noticed that you start seeing similar things everywhere? or the identical pair of sneakers everywhere. So you might see the same dress in the same color, or the same dress in a different color, or similar sneakers, or the same sneakers in the same style and the same color. Why? Because now the reticular activating system is forced to focus on what you want, because you've called it out to yourself consciously that it's important. So now everything else is unimportant and only this is important. So how does this relate to mindset? That's your question, right? I got you. In relation to mindset, the reticular activating system can impact our mindset by filtering the information we receive in a way that aligns with our current beliefs and attitudes. Voila! For example, if you have the mindset that is focused on negative thoughts, the RAS may filter out all positive information and only bring your awareness and your focus to negative information, reinforcing that negative mindset. Because like we always say in the law of attraction, like attracts like. This is physics, people. On the other hand, if we have a positive mindset, then the reticular activating system will filter out negative information and only bring positive information to our attention, thus reinforcing our positive mindset. So isn't this absolutely wonderful? Because our mindset can influence the way the RAS works for us and perceives the world around us. So our mindset influences the way the reticular activating system filters information. And in turn, that information that our brain receives can reinforce the change in our mindset. So they are both working symbiotically with each other. So how can we change our mindset to be more productive and positive? Let's talk. Changing our mindset to be more positive and more productive requires a combination of three things: effort, self-awareness, consistency. So one effective way is to start to becoming aware of our thoughts and identifying our negative beliefs, our limiting patterns, our preconditioning, that we have picked up from other people or that we identify with. We need to identify these thoughts and then challenge them. Replace them with more empowering and positive ones. For example, instead of saying things like, I don't think, say, why not? Just that simple change. What is awareness, self-consistency, and effort? So awareness is being aware, and we do this through mindfulness. So I have a program called Mind Your Mind, which is going to be part of level 2 in conscious creation, the gold level membership. And in Mind Your Mind, I teach people simple, easy ways through micro meditations, through micro mindfulness exercises, through active and passive mindfulness exercises, through really training their brain to be aware in the moment. And I've trained myself. After being in show business for so long, I had the most distracted, racing mind that I can think of, that anybody has, okay? And I've taught this to corporates, to CXO leaders, to housewives, to anybody, students. I'm a guest faculty with the Madras School of Economics. I've taught this to the MBA students, and they themselves have come and told me, and you can see this on my testimonial page on my website, avrilsqs.com. That's AVRILSQS.com. It will be in the show notes below, about how mindfulness has helped them. So you can only be self-aware when you're mindful and when you have emotional intelligence. Understanding how you think, how you feel, how you act, who you are, being emotionally aware. And I teach this in my Mind Your Mind program, okay? So being aware, and it comes through practice. Some people even put down on their phone, the moment they are aware of something, whether it's something they want to correct or whether it's something they want to reinforce, they immediately put it on a tablet or on a phone or on a device. I meant to say device, not tablet, phone, whatever, on a device, okay? Or they put it in a journal. They write it down physically in a journal. The second thing is focus. You have to train your mind to focus. Focus is something that people are losing these days. I mean, even goldfish have a much bigger attention span than us as of research in 2021. I'm sure that our focus has even diminished more after COVID, because of our addiction to social media and online platforms. And there's so much bombarding to our senses, our eyes, our ears, our nose, our sense of sight, everything is being bombarded, and then because of that we feel a certain way. Because of that, we can even, you see an ad for food and you also tasting the food, so even your tongue is so sensitized. So you can't fight that. And so how do you get out of that and get into focus? I show that to you. How to focus your mind. And it doesn't take time. It takes maybe, all my exercises together, whether it's mindfulness, yoga, this, that, whatever it is, okay? All my exercises, all the different protocols I teach may take you around 1 hour a day, and you can break them up into 20-minute, 10-minute chunks, as long as you do them. Nobody walks into a gym and says, oh, it's going to take me 45 minutes. Oh, it's going to take me an hour and a half to do my workout. No, you're there for your workout. You're paying a trainer and you work out. This is a mental, physical, emotional, physiological, spiritual and energetic workout. So why wouldn't you do it? Yeah. Okay. So think about it. Focus is trainable. Nobody is born with focus. We train ourselves to focus, and that's why I'm telling you that it's a learnable, doable, skill that you can learn at any age. Of course, if you learn it when you're smaller, you get much better at it as you grow older. But you can still learn it whatever age you are, because there are tools to teach you, and I can teach you those tools. Right? It's kind of brain training, okay? And the other one, what did I say? Self-awareness, focus, and consistency. Consistency is the hallmark of perseverance, right? Because you can't persevere until you're consistent. And if you're consistent, you'll definitely persevere. They go hand in hand. That's the way I see them. And I'm a very consistent and persevering person, because nobody ever believed in me that I could be a coach, a mindset reset expert, a mindfulness expert, an energy architect, what else? A Kriya yoga teacher, a meditation teacher. I'm trying to think of all my certifications and protocols. Okay, so people still, even some of my family still don't believe that I'm doing this. Do I care? No, I don't. Because I'm here to provide value for people who are ready to receive value. And if you're ready to receive value, I'm going to give you the best value, the best bang for your buck. So you have to be consistent and you have to be persistent. And anybody who knows me will tell you Avril is persistent. I mean, I have got into corporates through the back door because I was persistent. I don't care how I get in. Front door, back door, side door, window, whatever, ventilator. I don't really care. I'm getting in if I believe that you can get value from me, or if I believe I can contribute to you, or if I believe you need to hear something. Okay? So I'm kind of fleshing out these things for you. So let's move on further into this video. Another way to shift our mindset is through visualization. Now, when we visualize ourselves achieving our goals, and we visualize with our entire 5 senses in that positive, successful state, we have the ability to accomplish it, because the mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what's imagined. Also, with the help of supportive people, we can shift our mindset because they believe in our dreams. They share that energy, and that belief and that energy and that camaraderie and that, that whole thing can, actually double our focus, double that state of mind. Taking the time each day to focus. Remember, we said focus. Take the time to focus on things that you want. What we focus on expands. It's a simple law of physics, right? Don't take things in your life for granted. Focus on what you want. In addition to all of these, it's important to make time for activities to make us feel good. Exercise, meditation, maybe a sport, maybe a hobby. All these activities improve our mood and our mental well-being, our overall well-being, which can positively impact our mindset, because when we're happy, we're in a positive mindset. So changing our mindset is not really an easy task. And I like to keep things real on this channel, right? It's not something that, that you just dive into and voila, you're done. It's persistent, it's consistent effort that will gradually shift our mindset towards more positive and productive mindsets, which can lead to happiness, greater success, fulfillment in all areas of our life. Once again, this is not a quick fix game. It is a game of perseverance and grit. Think of how long you've been living with these negative, limiting, unserving beliefs. You're not going to change overnight. But you will change, like in Atomic Habits, James Clear says, if you make that 1%, 0.5% change every day, it's a matter of systems, not just the end result. You have to dedicate time. You have to dedicate effort to change your mindset. I have done this. So if you are serious about upping your game, getting the results in the next 11 months so that you can look back this December and say, hell yeah, I took inspired action and I changed my life, then please tune in for my masterclass in 3 weeks' time. The masterclass is called Tools for a Super Successful 2023. Fill out the Google form below, and when the web page is up, you're going to get an intimation by email or on WhatsApp. You will get notified about the time and the date of the webinar. It's going to be on a Sunday, post 10 a.m. so you can plan in advance. I'm giving you 3 weeks notice. The last week of February is when this webinar, masterclass as I like to call it, because it is a masterclass, it's going to drop. This masterclass is going to drop in 3 weeks. Now, just for signing up, you're going to get a gift bundle worth $6,999 as my gratitude for putting your trust in me, and to congratulate you and give you a big virtual hug for taking the first critical action step. You know how important action is to me. I'm a CTA coach, conception to action. These gifts have been particularly and specifically curated by me for people who sign up to this webinar. It's not some ad hoc thing that I'm offering you. Okay? You know I'm invested in your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, physiological, and energetic well-being. I want you to prosper in 2023 and beyond. Now, you can do one thing for me, is to click the share button, share this with somebody who can co-elevate with you, and your job is done. I believe in paying things forward. When we pay things forward, we're showing gratitude, we're showing appreciation, we're showing love, we're showing compassion, we're showing humanity, we're showing just that we want other people to be happy like me. I want people to be happy like me. I want you to think, I want other people to be happy like me. If I have access to this free information, why don't I share it with somebody? What's stopping me? Let's all be compassionate and kind in 2023. Get ready for my conscious creation, and once you attend this webinar, you are going to be able to get the silver and the gold membership at 40% off. 40% off. Both the memberships together at 40% off. And it's going to be jam-packed with videos, with audios, with meditations, with mindfulness exercises, with audios for Ho'oponopono and EFT and cellular release. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I can't contain my excitement. But till I see you again in the next video, stay true to being you, because you matter. And I'm your sister, Avril Q.